Good morning, everyone. And I am sending a whole lot of love from my um, little nest here on the Atlantic Ocean. Sending a whole lot of love to each and every one of you as we step into this new week of this really incredible journey. And I hope that you are appreciating the shifts that we are seeing, both the things that we're seeing in the media, but just also those underlying shifts within the American people that are going towards a place of greater resource, greater stability, and feeling into ways of creating positive change. So I am so heartened by the things that I am seeing happening, and I joyfully join with you in contributing to the changes, the positive changes that are happening. So I would like to warmly welcome everybody who has recently joined the channel. And please know that your thoughts, your opinions are very much welcomed and valued. And I really appreciated Happy Jules, one of our YouTube members, mentioning a couple of weeks ago how much she appreciated the energy clearing that I did at the beginning of the community video that week. So I felt moved to bring in another energy clearing for anyone who would like to receive it. It's completely up to you. So I'm just bringing in this pink Lemurian crystal and invoking the energy and the power and the healing power of this crystal for you whenever it is that you are watching this video. So I'm asking for a clearing of your energy fields, your aura, your chakras, a clearing of anything that is holding you back in a negative way, a clearing of any blinders that you have, any veils over your ability to see and to intuit what is right path for you. I'm asking for a clearing of your energy of money, since that's something that we are actively talking about right now, asking for a healing and a clearing of your energy of money, all of your bank accounts, your credit and debit accounts, asking for a complete clearing of all your connections with money and with wealth, and also your ability to generate um, well-aligned and positive wealth into your life to whatever extent that you need for your service in your life journey. I am wishing all obstructions to your happiness and your joy to be cleared when you are watching this video, and may you connect with your internal sense of humor and ability to find those steps forward that are in alignment with your highest timeline path. I wish all of this to be completed in exactly the right timing, and so it is. So hope you enjoyed that. So let's now move to doing a violet flame clearing for you, your family, for the United States, and for the world. Because honestly, the whole world is needing a lot of help right now. So we every week we've been invoking the violet flame, which is a powerful spiritual energy, completely from a place of benevolence. And what it specifically does is it just kind of jostles and raises out low vibrations. So by low vibrations, talking about like bad moods of anger, of oppression, um, of of grief, and even sadness that is just all the time pressing us down. So the violet flame is an energy that we can call on We call upon it under the law of grace. And what it does is it breaks up, it slices through, it evaporates these low vibration states, and that allows this new beautiful space to be bringing in things like gratitude and joy and love, and even experiences like enlightenment, a place of really clear seeing and clear being where you're able to be your best for your family, for your community, and I'd like to say, especially being your best for yourself. So, without further ado, we will invoke the rainbow violet fire this week. I am the rainbow violet fire. I am the masters in full array. I am the full archangel choir. I am Kuan Yin, deep peace of power. I am the heart of feminine desire. I am Lady Portia. I am Saint Germain. I am Archaea Amethyst. I am Archangel Zadkiel. I am the rainbow violet fire. I am the masters in full array. I am the full archangel choir. I am Kuan Yin, deep peace of power. I am the heart of feminine desire. I am Lady Portia. I am Saint Germain. I am Archaea Amethyst. I am Archangel Zadkiel. I am the rainbow violet fire. I am the masters in full array. I am the full archangel choir. I am Kuan Yin, deep peace of power. I am that heart of feminine desire. I am Lady Portia. I am Saint Germain. I am Archaea Amethyst. I am Archangel Zadkiel. And so it is. And may the world receive that blessing and that healing and that clearing today. And I wish it very much for you. So, in terms of community updates, um, some the very practical one is that our free community program is coming up next week on October the 28th, and it's entitled Money, Peace, and Empowerment. And it's a free 60-minute preview to launch the 30-day mindful leadership transformation. And I'm hoping that this is something that is of interest to many people in our community, because I've been talking about leadership for a long time. And this is going to be an opportunity to engage 30-day mindful leadership transformation. So, speaking of mindful leadership, I think that this is a good time to share a little bit about the soul searching that I've been doing for some weeks now around how to express what it is that I am providing. And so I would like to share that I have decided to really to transition forward from warriors of peace, and also to transition forward from heroic leadership into a space of mindful leadership. That's really feeling in my soul to be the right resonance, the right feeling for where we are moving forward. As we see things crumbling with Trump and his mental and physical capacities, there is going to be this vacuum of need for good leadership. And I believe that mindful leadership is our way forward towards re envisioning the United States, how we run um, our government. I think it needs to come from a very balanced and grounded and mindfully present place. So that's why you'll be starting to see me transitioning my language towards mindful leadership, because I am seeing that as really the way forward, and not only for the United States, but for the whole world as we are opening up a new golden age. It needs to come from the right space and the right energy. And I'm really seeing mindful leadership as playing a big part in our moving forward in creating a new golden age, a time when people are respectful and honest and honoring of each other, and that we are creating communities of care that are caring for every member of the community. So, just to share that you'll be seeing me talking more and more about mindful leadership. And that, of course, includes this upcoming 30-day mindful leadership transformation. So, um, in terms of the videos this week, I will be posting 2 more videos. One of them is going to be called Trauma Informed Money Mindset for Leaders. And really wanting to massage and engage this area of money, since so much suffering and so much harm has come from money issues in the past. And so really providing some support for being able to shift our relationships with money and creating a much more positive and healed relationship with money. So the next video that you will see is the trauma-informed money mindset for leaders. And then I also am posting a video this week on rebuilding America, mindful leadership after Trump crumbles. So I hope that you will look forward to those videos this week. And as always, I really appreciate your engaging the videos. There's so much more meaning when we have a discussion about them. So I did have my meeting last night with the adjudicator, and I will share that as well as any other personal updates that feel applicable in the moment. But before moving into my personal update, I would like to take a moment to thank the sponsors for this YouTube channel. And if you could join me in thanking them, I would appreciate that, because they're providing support for the continuation of everything that I'm offering here on this YouTube channel. So they are kind of like pillars of the community, really helping to provide support for this community space. So let us thank AM, BH, CB, CG, CF, EK, JC, JK, JM, TE, and a special thank you to MW for your $200 donation for the year 2025. So truly thank all of you for your support. And so, yes, this personal update. So I have to, first of all, just, say that it's still not completely processed, since I just had the meeting last night. So I will say that I was feeling quite upset after the meeting, and it was really difficult to go to bed last night because of feeling upset. But I am feeling like I'm having more perspective, because I'm realizing that, when we go through something intense, um, first of all, it's just like a magnet for all of, our projections and perhaps worst fears. It's like a magnet for that, going through something intense. So in any case, the meeting itself, it went for 40 minutes, which I think is a lot longer than any of us expected. And I was calmly sharing the 3 pillars of my approach, and that I still needed the documents that I had asked for from the landlord. And somehow the dynamic was that the adjudicator did not understand the 3 pillars that I had said. She seemed to be shuffling through papers, looking for papers that said that, which of course, I mean, no papers have been submitted. And so there was this, for me, uncomfortable dynamic of The legal person for the landlord saying, yeah, I don't understand either. And kind of like, their collaboration and not understanding me. I found that to be an uncomfortable dynamic. But the good things that came out of the meeting is that the dates for the appeal have been set. And I think also another really important thing is that the adjudicator understands that this is a complicated process. And so rather than scheduling, 1 hour or an hour and a half, like the original hearing, she has scheduled 2 3-hour sessions, one on December the 9th and one on December the 11th. So there's even going to be sort of like a day breather between the 2 3-hour sessions. So a total of 6 hours. So I appreciate her understanding the depth of and the complexity of this case. So I think that's definitely a win that, that there's a suitable amount of time and that it's broken up into 2 sessions. And also, even though and like I was feeling a lot of contrast after that meeting because I felt very unheard and very not understood. But what I am realizing is that I have now exposed the adjudicator to the language of my appeal that has 3 pillars. And also, I had mentioned this thing that she found very mysterious, Exhibit Z, which is the label that I'm using for the landlord's smoke enforcement policy. So once they share that, that's going to be filed into Exhibit Z. So although that I said that on the call last night, she again was shuffling through papers saying, I'm not seeing an Exhibit Z here. So there was a, kind of like a bit of not really connecting the tires to the road here. But the good thing is that I have exposed them to the key language of my appeal. She at least now knows that there's 3 pillars and there's this very important foundational Exhibit Z. And I have to apologize to all of my fellow Americans. Um, in Canada, they say the letter Z as Z. And apparently, I have been here long enough to know to speak to Canadians um, in Canadian. And so I have been using the word Z for the letter Z, but I now need to translate that for all of my fellow Americans. So when you hear me say Exhibit Z, I am not talking in Martian, I'm talking in Canadian. So, um, so things are moving forward. And as well, the adjudicator also understood that I may not be happy with the documents that the landlord decides to provide. So all documents need to be shared by November the 6th. So that's the next milestone date. And because she has figured out that I'm not getting the documents that I've been asking for and that I may not even get them by November the 6th, she has also scheduled with us um, uh, just penciled in a reserved meeting time in case anyone doesn't feel that they have gotten the documents that they need. And so we are going to be meeting on November the 13th in case I'm needing to apply to the courts for any further documents. So basically, things are moving forward and some important logistical steps forward happened last night. And yeah, all I can say is that a journey like this, like I really feel like it is like pulling every strand of my DNA. It is definitely challenging me to my core. And I know that, what defines us is how we walk through big challenges like this. I know that you know this as well with everything that those who are physically in America right now are having to walk through. So, really, how we walk is what defines us as a person. And so, I am definitely, leaning into my values and walking from my values. So that includes really attending to my self-care. And um, it also includes uh, stepping with integrity. Integrity is so important to me. After all the work that I have done to expose the Buddhist cult that I grew up in, integrity has become very important to me. And I guess the third thing that I would say is that I am also really seeing this as an opportunity to open to letting go of unsavory parts of myself or things that I've outgrown, things that are constraining, like opening myself, basically, kind of like in a spiritual way, opening myself to becoming a better person, a more healed person, and really reaching to be coming from a place of light and um, healing community, because the community here is very impacted by all of the smoking that's happening. So I'm pushing myself to open myself to my own growth through this. So those are the sort of the big things around the smoking situation. And then just on a just, purely personal note, feeling very grateful for my continued good health, really enjoying the fall. I've been taking some lovely photographs of the fall colors, and I should post them to share them. So I am really enjoying a lot of things about my home. And I think that that's a wonderful thing in the midst of everything that I'm going through as I am doing this really incredible activism for my home. So also enjoying it very much as well. So I am looking forward to joining with you in the Money, Peace, and Empowerment event next week. And um, I'm providing a 5-day money energy warm-up process. Originally, I was only going to offer it to those people who have already registered, but I thought, hey, I can offer it to everybody through my social media channels as well. So I hope that you will enjoy the healing and the awakening that's possible through the money energy warm up that I am offering, both to those who have registered. They're getting a daily email, and also those who are tuned in on social media. You can participate in the money energy warm up as well. So I am wishing every blessing on your health and your happiness and your upliftedness, and seeing all the potential and the possibilities in your own life. And I look forward to connecting with you soon.